My name is Spiro Villioti. Join us as we unpick the threads of our creative fashion community, always remembering our values of nurturing, being commercially savvy and extraordinary. It's a crazy place filled with fun, passion, dedication and so much laughter, which we love.
This is Mohammed, Mmakhotso's lecturer, looking like a television. Mohammed's got the giggles. Tell us how Mmakhotso's doing.
Mmakhotso is really nice.
As if I can hear you.
You can't hear me. I'll push you later.
No, tell us, through the mask.
Mmakhotso has been really nice to have in class. She's really diligent. She gets to her work. She's very motivated, which is always nice to see in a student.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And what's it like teaching through all that stuff on your face?
Very difficult.
Very
Very difficult. I can't hear myself. I don't know if anyone else can hear me. Yeah.
But you're doing well.
It's challenging.
It's challenging.
But yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to do what we've got to do.
Yeah. So viewers, if you're complaining that you can't hear us, we're all like goggled and muffled and everything.
We can barely hear ourselves. I don't know what I'm saying.
That is bad. Okay. Okay. Keep trying to be heard. Okay.
Stay
Bye.
home, stay safe,
You too.
so we don't have to do this anymore.
Yeah, I can't wait till this is all off. How are you doing with the sewing?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. And your jeans are looking good. They will.
They will.
They will. Okay. And yours? Show me yours. Those are checks.
Yeah, so I'm adding check for the detail to my
Okay.
jean, and then I'll be adding these buttons as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, I look forward to seeing all of them.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I was 8 years old when I first found out about the Villioti Fashion Institute. Back then it was still the Spiro Villioti Elite Design Academy, and so I've been following Spiro's work ever since. When I was 13, my 13th birthday, my mom emailed the institute asking if Spiro would be willing to send me a message for my birthday. And he actually sent me an illustration with a message next to it saying, "Dear Kayla, I wish you well on your fashion journey. Can't wait for you to join the academy." I also got invited to the Future Fashion Leaders Showcase where I met Spiro, Vanessa and Joshua. So in 2019 I came for my interview and I got accepted for my bachelor's degree.
That's fantastic. Show us a sketch. Wow, and I did that. And were you happy when you got that?
I was ecstatic. I didn't know how to react. It was the best day ever. So thank you so much.
I'm so pleased I made your day special. But you've made my day coming to our institution, the Villioti Fashion Institute. And we love having you here.
Thank you.
And we're going to have so much fun, aren't we? Excellent. Definitely. Thank you. That's beautiful. I never knew I was this nice.
That's a lie.
Okay. Bye, guys. Hello, Mmakhotso. What are you doing?
I'm my flaps so I can be able to sew over them properly.
So are you making jeans?
Yes, I'm making jeans. So this is my flap for my back pockets.
Okay, you did all the top stitching.
Yes.
Nice. And this is your jeans here. Show me, show me. So how's the sewing going? Have you mastered it?
Sewing is nice. Sewing is really nice. It's better than pattern making.
Better than pattern making?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Really? It's true.
So these are your jeans.
Okay, yes. These are my jeans. Okay, I had made a mistake initially, so I just unpicked everything to fix my jeans. So what I did is I top stitched, but it wasn't really symmetrical and straight, so I had to fix that. So that's what I'm doing now. I want everything to come out perfect.
You want everything to be perfect, yes.
Yeah.
So you never knew how to sew before, hey?
Never, ever.
Are you amazed how much you've learned in the last 2 terms?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really am.
So are the jeans cut off? Are you putting something here? What's going on here?
There, I'll be putting in this.
Oh, the net.
So what I'm doing is a bootleg.
Yes.
I'm actually growing one today.
Yes.
So mine's gonna be different because I'll be putting in this to actually make the rest of the leg. Right.
Okay,
So it's gonna be really interesting.
that does sound interesting. I look forward to seeing it.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, carry on. I'll leave you alone now.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Hi Mmakhotso, what are you doing today?
Hey, I'm sewing a package today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And actually, this is the nicest accessory I've ever done.
Why?
I think it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a better understanding of what I'm doing right now, apart from everything. And the fabric I'm wearing, it just goes with it. So I'm
How so?
it's like we have an unspoken knowledge. Yeah.
Wait.
So the last time I did the rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Where did you get your fabric from, Mmakhotso? Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name, but it is somewhere around. It was a sweet. Yes. A lot of fabric stores.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are designer around Springburg,
What? No, you can't say that. What fabric are you using, Mmakhotso?
I'm using a plate checkered fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we are doing collaboration.
And are you enjoying it so far?
I'm enjoying it as well.
And how are you?
I'm gonna miss Mohammed. Seriously, I'm gonna miss Mohammed.
How are you enjoying? Well, it's almost the end of the second term, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how has it been so far?
Mostly exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm a zombie. I'm just functioning because I need to get rid of this is Think about it.
How long do you have to complete this shirt, Mmakhotso?
I'm left with today and tomorrow.
Okay, and then it's the end of the term.
Yeah, I'm quite hoping.
And then you're gonna get ready for exams.
But I think I know I'm ready for it.
Okay. Nice chatting to you, Mmakhotso.
Bye.
Hi, Rorisang. What are you doing, Rorisang?
I'm working on my front panel for the cowboy shirt.
Mhm.
I'm top stitching my yokes. Yeah, I just finished stitching that, so now I'm doing the top stitch.
Have you been enjoying your time at Villioti? Your time at Villioti?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my time at Villioti, but this term has been shizzle. Yeah, I feel like I now understand what designers are doing today. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Storm. It's nice to see you in class again, Storm.
Missed a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
I need to catch up, so I'm excited to catch up with it.
What are you doing today?
My pocket, my jeans. I know, I'm very far behind today.
We'll get there. Let's pan over. Hi, Bungingosi. Hi, Makwatsi. Hi, Mohammed. Hi to everyone else.
Hi to everyone. Oh, hi to everyone.
What are you guys doing?
So now how
Mm-hmm.
he's working on his yolks. He's now about to attach my portrait
Mm-hmm.
and then I will work on my yolks as well.
Okay.
We've learned a lot on how to do our body styles, determinants, and now we want the shoots. So yeah.
This is your last assessment before exams, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not so happy about it.
And what is your favorite subject been thus far in both your terms? Good.
I mean, we all came with the intention of learning how to sew. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and it's the best as well.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Thank you.
Hi, Man. You're matching your assessment.
Yes, I actually, I didn't think I was going to match it today, but Storm pointed out my ice cream colors. So I'm quite excited because it's just been like, okay, let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm busy attaching my yoke. Well, I'm yet to attach it with great difficulty, but we get there one way or another, and then we have to unpick a knot.
Mm-hmm. What have you been up to this term?
So this from we did bone bodice. Goodness, my glasses are foggy. So we did a bone bodice. We are doing the cowboy shirt, and we did a pair of jeans. Which I'm yet to complete. But I'm quite excited to actually complete my jeans a bit more than the cowboy shirt. But yeah.
And how is what's your favorite subject been at Villioti thus far?
Definitely garment engineering.
You don't have to say garment engineering, guys. I know you really enjoy culture, so tell us about how much you enjoy.
So in culture or fashion, it's a very broad subject, and I find it quite interesting. So we had Dr. Sengi, who was really entertaining, so it really kept us going through our lectures. And we learned so many new and interesting things from her. I know she really broadened. And thanks to her, I've learned a lot about different cultures, different parts of the world. And for example, Mexico has pyramids, and I didn't know that.
The Aztecs, hi.
Aztec pyramids, yeah, that was really interesting. But garment engineering really is my favorite because it feels like I have to have a compass.
Hi, Ariel. How are you, Ariel?
I'm getting you.
What are you busy with today?
My pocket. I had to recut the one because the one is smaller than the other. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Ariel, since no one wants to tell me about what their favorite subject was, I know your favorite subject was FMT, so you're gonna tell me about how you enjoyed that.
So, yeah, it's really nice actually. I mean, you think you know a lot about fabrics, but you go to FMT and you learn a lot more. I think my favorite time in FMT was when we did the tie-dye exercise with natural dyes. So we used like cabbage, we used turmeric, and came out with a whole lot of colors, which was really nice. We even used coffee, so that was a lot of fun. It was nice to play around with. I haven't washed my shirt because when everyone else washed theirs, it washed out. So I was like, I'd like to keep this, and everyone was like, no, you have to wash it because it's gonna get mold, and mine hasn't gotten moldy, so I'll wear it one time.
Cool.
So you can just see.
Nice chatting to you guys.
Yeah, it was really cool talking to you.
Hi, Astrid. What are you busy with today, Astrid?
We're busy with the cowboy shirt with final segments. I have nothing else to say. Goodbye.
Hi, Desiree.
Hi.
What are you doing, Desiree?
I'm busy ironing my friend clothes.
Very cool. How have you been enjoying Villioti thus far?
I love that.
I see your hair matches your shirt. The shirt you're constructing. Super cool.
Yeah, it wasn't planned though.
Thanks, Desiree. Hiya.
I'm doing my stitch for the front jokes.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Thank you.
Eat that. Hi, PJ.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all good, I'm all good.
What are you busy with?
Well, right now I'm just stitching this machine because it's unthreaded. But I'm doing the pockets to the front bodice. Going well right now.
How have you been enjoying Villioti thus far?
It's been amazing actually. Yeah, it's showing me what I want to do for the rest of my life.
We're almost there. We're ready for exams, right?
Yeah, no, 100% ready. Ready to kick some butt.
What has been your favorite subject thus far?
This one.
Please stop saying this.
It's true. It's true. It is this one.
Very cool. Cool. Good luck with your exam.
Thank you.
Mohammed.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's get some good lighting, Cameron.
He's so worried about lighting.
So, Cameron,
Yes, Mohammed.
how are you, Cameron?
I'm actually okay. I'm obviously just trying to push through and finish this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going okay. Like, I think we'll finish on time. The spirits are a bit low in the class today. I think everybody's just stressed. But I think we'll be fine.
Excited that it's almost the end of the term?
Yes, I know, because the future's always a bit scary. But at least we, are leading this, actually being able to make something, make a lot of things. So I think that's great. Very rewarding to see it come to life.
And how has this term been thus far?
Do you want the truth? It's been stressful. It's been very stressful. Probably like the most difficult term yet. I love how it's only the second term, and I'm like, it's the most difficult. Which it's been very fast paced. Something's always due. So yeah, but we've made it through, clearly, somehow, somewhere.
And what have you been busy with this term?
We've sewn so many things. We've done our packing files, we've sewn a pair of jeans. And we got to customize those, we're sewing these. What else did we sew this term? We sewed a bird bodice, that was crazy, with gathers, and it was just... Mohammed, as the lecturer, what was our first one? There's so many things.
Bodice styles.
Bodice styles. Bodice styles. So yeah, but each assessment has been like 3 days long, so there's, a sufficient amount of time to actually finish and do a good job. It's just obviously still stressful, but it's okay.
And what has been your favorite subject thus far at Villioti?
I honestly think that culture of fashion has been my favorite one, which is weird because a lot of people don't like culture. It's very challenging, but I think that it's the most interesting. You learn so much, and you learn a lot outside of fashion as well. But everything almost pertains to the industry, and it's just the strangest things that you would have never thought. So I think it really broadened my horizons, and that's why I love it so much. But it's also really cool to learn how to make clothes. It's hard to believe that I can make something and wear it. It's crazy.
Thanks for chatting to us, Cameron.
Thanks, Mohammed.
What's up, man?
Hi, Lisa.
Colorful Aura, Mr. Colorful Aura himself. Hello, Mohammed.
Come, tell us what you're doing. Tell us about this term. Tell us about your time at Villioti.
My time at Villioti's been great. It's pretty stressful, but great. I'm doing my cowboy shirt right now. I'm trying to do double rope stitching on the yokes. Yeah, but besides that, it's been a good experience. Learned a lot. It's a skill that I would consider taking over.
What has been your favorite subject thus far?
Government engineering.
Favorite lecturer?
No comments. No, it's actually.
Okay, guys. I think that
I'm looking for some needles right now. I just broke one of my needles.
You almost escaped, Lucretia. How are you, Lucretia? Good. How have you been enjoying your time? Have you been enjoying your time at Villioti?
I really have.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Keeps me busy. Yeah.
What has been your favorite subject thus far?
FMT. Oh
Wow.
my god, it's so nice. Because I get to do practical things and feel the fabrics. It's really nice. That's my favorite.
What was your most fun activity you did this term?
I would say the dyeing of the t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Even though mine didn't come out really nice, over the weeks it turned out really nice. So, yeah.
That's cool. Nice chatting to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
We love Villioti!
Hi everyone, we're here with Nozipho, who is one of our graduates from the degree, and we're very proud of her. She's just graduated, and we were just doing pictures of her and her graduation, and we'll put them up so you can see them as well. But we're exceptionally proud of her because she is one of our former bursary students. So hi Nozipho.
Hi, Sparrow.
How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks, and
I
yourself?
must say you're looking quite beautiful today.
Thank you. Thank
So we had like a virtual graduation, right?
Yeah.
And you had to come in and put on your robe, and we took pictures here, and we've transformed the boardroom into like a little studio so we could do pictures, and each student has come in and we've taken pictures together. So Nozipho, tell us what you're doing right now.
At the moment, I am still planning on growing my business.
Yeah.
Because last year I launched the first initial collection. It is yet to be put on my social media
Yeah.
because I still want to be sure about how the brand aesthetic should be looking and be quite sure about how I move forward going from now going forward. How do I move?
Yeah.
So
It's better
still
to
in the
check
planning.
before you launch so that you can make sure that
Yes.
it's right. And you wanted to come to this institution. Obviously, the fees are quite high, being a private institution. And when you were told that you got a bursary, were you really excited?
I was so excited. Actually, my mom was the one that got the phone call.
Yeah.
And it turns out I was not answering my phone that day, and she told me somebody's trying to get a hold of me, and she thinks I got a bursary. I was ecstatic. I was out of this world. It was just a different experience.
And this is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be at
Definitely.
Villioti Fashion Institute, right?
Definitely.
That's so good. And how was it how was your first year? Were you a bit overwhelmed with the beginning?
Yeah, definitely a bit overwhelmed. It is a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It requires a lot of focus, a lot of dedication, and I guess talent and heart for it.
All the students are talented, that's for sure. It's the discipline
Yeah.
that you need to learn
Yeah.
more than anything, and time planning and how you're going to do this so that you can be successful. But you've enjoyed it.
Definitely have enjoyed it. It has had its own ups and downs, but I wouldn't change the experience for anything.
Okay. And you know, once you're a Villiotian, you're always a Villiotian.
Definitely.
Definitely, because you'll always call you back.
Yeah.
So that it's so nice to be able to interview you today.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you think the bursary is a good thing? We're really always trying to raise money. We've started a Patreon page. So far we have 3 patrons. We're hoping it will grow. I know it takes time. But do you think the bursaries help previously disadvantaged students?
I think it has, because for me personally, it really has helped me a lot. Considering the fact that I'm from a working class family, basically an average household. Both my parents are working. None of them own their own, businesses or anything like that. So the fees were not necessarily what they could pay if I had not gotten the
Bursary.
bursary. it helped me immensely. It was such a great opportunity, and it's a great initiative. All in all.
So you recommend everybody to please join our Patreon account. We've got so many students that we want to put through the institution, but our funds are so low. So go on to Patreon and see, please subscribe. Even $10 a month makes a difference. It really does. It all adds up and it changes somebody's life. It's changed your life, right?
Definitely has, because I wasn't going to be able to have this degree if it wasn't for the bursary.
Yeah. And what was your best experience here? I know you haven't had your very best, because the very best experience is the fashion show. And Nozipho's done a magnificent collection, which we haven't shown, we haven't been able to show because of COVID. So it's all been stored away, and once COVID hopefully is over, at some point, we'll be having like this enormous show, and that's when we will be showing your collection. So you have to hang on to it.
Yeah,
because I love it.
definitely.
You know I like that collection.
Yeah, I do.
I love the kind of designer you are. You're quite flamboyant, and it's quite beautiful. She really is a good designer. So okay, apart from the fashion show, which hasn't happened, what has been the best thing about being here?
The whole journey of creating my collection. It was a bit of chaos, but it was a beautiful chaos because I was in control of everything, not all the time, but from the beginning of conceptualizing to actually making of the collection.
Yeah.
It was really an amazing experience.
And you learn a lot.
Definitely.
You learn a lot too.
Definitely.
And it's only then that you really truly become a designer, because before, the first 2 years, you're learning more like the basics and the fundamentals about design and structure and all of that, and the history and the textiles, business side of it. Now you've got to apply all those processes to create the collection. So yeah, no, it's hectic, but you enjoyed it.
That was my highlight of me ever being here. The first highlight was me getting the bursary, of course, but
yeah, that's quite a highlight.
Yeah. The biggest highlight was the bursary, then the collection. Definitely enjoyed doing it.
That's fantastic.
I have a question for the audience.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. You can look at the camera.
Okay.
Can you tell us what was your favorite subject within your degree qualification and why?
Okay. Definitely pattern making, garment construction. It's fashion design concept.
Yeah.
Fashion design concept, because that is where I could be the most creative, apply my creativity, I wanted to say, be it wild or subtle, I could be myself and just put myself out there. And
experiment.
Experiment, yes.
Yeah.
The other thing is, with fashion design concepts came pattern making. Pattern making is my calm space. That is where I feel most comfortable and confident. And yeah, just there's something about pattern making that just gets me soothed.
Okay.
And calm.
When you do launch your collection, you need to tell us, because we would like to come and film it and show it on our YouTube channel. Because like I said, once a Villiotian, always a Villiotian, and we want to show the audience, the people who are watching us, the progression in your life and how it changes and what you do and what you create. And we hope one day you're bigger than Zara. Hope. Yeah, well, you never know what happens.
Definitely will know. But I have
Big dreams. Always dream big.
Another question from the audience. So students always ask us for past students any advice you can give a new student who is starting to study with us in our July intake or next year, 2022.
Okay, the advice that I'd give you is never ever ever take it lightly. There's a whole lot of work. The load is a lot, and
when you think you can procrastinate and get it done, it always turns out to be the other way. So make sure that you don't procrastinate. Work hard and make sure that you just don't procrastinate.
Are you a procrastinator?
Very.
So you learned about
I
not to
learned
procrastinate.
a lot.
Especially now, I'm sure when you're doing your own business, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't procrastinate, I've got to get this thing going.
Time management is
Time
essential.
management is very important.
Yeah.
It's very important.
But you have to go through that process to learn that about yourself.
Yeah.
So it's not that you only just learn to be a designer and the basics of it, but it's learning about you and how you are and how you work as a character. Are you organized, disorganized? Are you a procrastinator? That's it's a tough one. You need to be able to problem solve and make decisions.
Making decisions. I think,
Making decisions.
yeah, one of the other things I really struggle with making decisions. Sometimes you have 3 subjects that require all your attention, but then there's one that has more work that you should focus on first, then gradually move into the other subjects and finish them off. Make sure that you do it on time.
On time. We always have that time management, and a lot of students are super talented, do amazing work, but hand it in late, and then they start losing marks, which is such a shame. So it's always our issue, hand in, on time. Okay, Nozipho, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Any more questions?
None from me.
None from the audience. Okay, thank you, and I wish you all the very best in the future, and wait for our phone call.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
From all of us at the Villioti Fashion Institute, we would like to thank our patrons for their contribution towards the Fashion Education Foundation. Paulette Vieira, Dawn Swartz, Debbie van der Venter, and Joshua van der Venter. Remember, if you would like to become a patron and support those who need it most, feel free to subscribe. The details to our Patreon account are listed below in our video description.